Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB, and today we play Orzhov Demons. Orzhov meaning black and white. Black and white demons coming to you in standard. This deck was played in the Magic World Championship by Bohong Shen, and it features a number of interesting card choices that I thought made it perfect for a cool video. The deck does a lot of the things that you love, including the one-hit combo kill with Unstoppable Slasher and Bloodletter of Aclazotz. If you hit them with the Slasher and then the opponent loses half their life while the Bloodletter is on the field, they will also lose the other half of their life, and it's over. We've seen this shell in green-black. We've seen this shell in black-blue. We've seen this shell in mono-black. What does white add to the mix? Well, the rest of the demon package is there with Archfiend of the Dross and Unholy Annex. Those two cards are amazing together. But in white, we get some quality removal that hits different permanent types that we wouldn't normally be able to remove. Get Lost and Legions to Ashes being the white cards that sneak into this main deck. We also get Restless Fortress, a land that can attack and gain life, so that's very useful as well. We also get sweet sideboard cards that solve a lot of the problems in standard best of 3. We're going to be playing best of 1 today, as I am the one in best of 1. But if you want to play a sideboard game, having temporary lockdown and Beza and Kaya and Rest in Peace and the Eternal Wanderer in your sideboard is a heck of an all-star lineup for solving different kinds of problems in this format. The deck also has an interesting little suite of removal with Cut Downs, Anoint with Afflictions, Go for the Throats, Nowhere to Run, Liliana of the Veil, and Cruel Claw's Heist. The deck also has an interesting card in the mana base in Blazemire Verge, which can tap for a red if you also control a swamp or a plains. Why would you include this with no red cards in your entire 75? I think it's so that you can activate abilities that require red mana, such as, I think, Rockfall Valley. It's this card in the mouse deck, a land from the mouse deck. And you might get your hands on some of those things with cards that steal the opponent's stuff. Actually, stealing a non-land is not exactly... Stealing a land isn't exactly easy, as Cruel Claw's Heist doesn't do that. But maybe there are some other cards. Name a card, any card that requires red mana to activate. The Cruel Claw's Heist might be able to nab it. There must be one. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. There must be one. It must exist. I swear, there's got to be one. Leave it in the comments. That's how engagement works. It's wonderful. Speaking of wonderful, demons. I love playing these kind of decks. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Have I found the deck that will save me from Platinum 4? Those mythic resets hit hard. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's do the thing. The Sandstorm Verge is a really interesting addition, but it works, right? Because sometimes you have the Slasher, you have the Bloodletter, maybe they play a blocker. The Verge creates lethal. They can't block. Bam. Done. Over. Game. Uh-oh, red deck coming at you. They don't have Leyline anymore, but they're still very dangerous. Do I just cut it down? I think I wait. I think this is a hold, because often they play for 2 mana. They'll play a mouse, the Emberheart Challenger, I believe, the Prowess Mouse. The 2 mana 2/2 with haste, and that's what we'd want to cut down. There's the Rockface Village. See, if we somehow gain control of one, we can also activate it. Although I don't know how that would ever happen. Okay, this is fine. So Legion to Ashes says exile target non-land permanent and all tokens that player controls that have the same name. So we will not be able to simply deal with both scamps with the Legion, which is too bad. Now the cut down here is dangerous. Let's go ahead and try it. If they use a Monstrous Rage here to counter the cut down, we can still exile the creature with the Legion. Okay, they turn it inside out, so that's kind of brutal. That's really brutal. So they still run inside out even without the ley line. And they just added some Innkeeper's Talent, I guess. We are at 15. We play this, maybe they trample over it. We play this on the Scamp, are we better off? I think so. So now they just have this face down card, and we'll see if they add to it with more creatures. Ouch. Stupid mouse. Okay. Game is close to over, and we hit a tapped land. That's not good. Bin you. Hope for slashies to get us somewhere. The talent? Interesting. Do they have rage? If they do, I think we're just dead. And they left mana up. They didn't activate the talent again. I guess they couldn't. They don't have another green. And they don't attack. I guess we call that an opportunity. Here's a Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Death Touch in the house. This is it, though. They'll probably try to kill us here. But they draw land. Feels like a chance. Might be a fool's chance, but it feels like a chance. They're spending mana on level 2. And a mouse. But do they attack here? This exiles. They already played their land, so that's a waste. That's huge. That's 2 life. And a nowhere to run that lets us ignore ward. Oh, wow. Ooh. What do we do with it? Probably the challenger? Let's see if anybody responds to this. Oh, see how there's priority still? The opponent has something they can cast, so timing nowhere to run is going to be very difficult. So we have to hold. You might be thinking I'm going to lose 2 here, but I gain it right back from Sheoldred, so this is fine. And now we are starting to get up in cards, which is going to force our opponent to play perfectly. And they've got to try to close the game, because now they know we're getting ahead. So they target there. That's the trigger. Let's see what it reveals. Another mouse. And they're going to go for it. They are tapped out right now. Let's do this. Well, no, let's wait for the targeting on the talent. Uh-huh. Let's see what they exile. It's a Might of the Meek. I think we let this resolve and see if they go for land and casting this. Because I don't think they're attacking here. They have the land, but it's tapped. Okay, there is nowhere to run. No more ward for me. Liliana, make them discard, puts them in a tough spot. But is not the most efficient use of our mana. Okay, there's a removal on top, and we can double spell next turn. I think it's a 6/6. Yeah, it's a 6/6. They're getting very close to dead. And this puts us at 18. It's a lot of power and toughness. A lot to get through. That's the double strike. It's getting real. It's getting oh so real. No trample though, but they're going in. I mean, I kind of think I should just make sure it dies. Being real. You know what? Like this. If they have Monstrous Rage, I don't think they get there. Or do they? Well, we'll find out. It is 9 toughness. 9 toughness is a lot. Why didn't they use the village first? Let's see if it costs them. Yep, it doesn't die because it killed the Death Touchers first. Okay. Get lost. Indeed. I can ignore ward costs. Magic is great. I mean, I think it just another Annex is good, right? The Get Lost just gives them map tokens. Let's go for it. The Shieldred is paying huge dividends. And we are at 11. But it is still close. What can they do off the top? They draw. Oh, that's a good draw. They just exiled one of those. They exiled 2 of those. That's so lucky. All right, they get a little swifty. Could be worse. And a hero. They've played all these cards. We're gonna have to block the challenger. And then we're still gonna have a turn before the Bloodletter lets us finish the job here. Although wait, they're at 8, so this is it. We just have to survive. They're going for it. Where's the double strike? And they have trample, right? Did they have me? They might have me. Let's find out. Am I dead? Ouch. God, I thought we had it. That might was a perfect draw. Ah, it was right there. On the play, I guess we have discard effect into combo. Assuming our lands enter untapped, and they do. Wow. Wow. I will see how it goes. I heist them. I slash them. I bin this. I don't need that much land. And it's a scavenger. All right. I'm not gifting the card. I don't need their cards. Their cards are not great. All right. Challenger. They don't have a great hand. They top deck what they need. Cool. But I don't think they can kill me next turn. I don't think that's reasonable. So we're going to put them in the abyss with the demon and the slasher. It's a really good top deck. Kind of an absurd top deck. They don't rage. Why wouldn't they rage there? It's a little insane. Am I dead next turn? It's close, but I think we just force them to block here. Yeah, you gotta block. Are you gonna rage here? To kill the slasher and buy time? I guess they are. Well, that means we're probably not dead next turn. So what is this? 8 coming in? No blocks. It's gonna be close. Removal spell and it's not so close. Come on. Come on, deck. Arcfiend to the Dross. It's a big blocker. It's a very big blocker. Show them what's up. They go to 16. Shelter by Ghosts is GG. Can they top deck it? Are they that good? Are you that skilled? Or do you fall to the demons? Nice. Nice to the mice. They go over there. How much are they losing here? 16. It's over. They had to attack there and force me to like block, do a little trade. That's a good draw. They're just dead here, right? It's amazing how fast they can close the game. Boom. The power of the demons is, you know, it's a demon deck. It's a demon deck. You gotta stop the demons. What a name. Let's go. This is a hand. I mean, is it a good hand? I don't know, but I'm going to make them discard cards. And we get an Anoint with Affliction. Oh my. I think I'm stealing from them. I think I'm doing, oh! All right, we're heisting. I gift you a card this time. Okay, do we steal the Archfiend? I think we take their Glissa. I think their Glissa is awesome. And now they have to deal with their own Glissa. Oh, feels so rewarding. And I'm going to lead with that in case they drew a removal spell. Even though it's not like part of the slasher demon combo. I think we pace because they're going to be desperate to deal with this. They're going to remove it if they can. 100%. See? And now I play this slasher. And now, I mean, yeah, that's another really good creature. Now we set up for the combo. Oh, that's a good draw, but is it the best? Actually, we have the Verge. We just do this. And don't attack. And no attacks. Either you find the removal or you die. That's the play here. Or they just have 2 blockers. Okay. Okay. And? Yeah, they have to pass. Untap land. Gone. Verge. Can't block. Rawr. From 20 to 0. The power. Everybody's adding Verge to their demon deck. It's happening. Maverick. Talk to me, Goose. This is more of the control hand, and I love it. When you're on the draw, you want to have some removal. You want to feel like if they just come out flying and throwing creatures at you, that you aren't just dead. There goes my Annex, I'm guessing. Yep. That's too bad. Mono black, perhaps? A hopeless nightmare. Let's discard the Anoint with Affliction. I don't know if there'll be creatures that I have to fight, but here's a slasher. Now, do they have Anoint with Affliction? Maybe they just fire a Bitter Triumph and take 3. Guess what? It's back with counters on it, so I hope you have another removal spell, or you're just gonna die. Okay. Interesting. Actually, I'll drop Legions. Have a nice clue. The Heist. Yeah, I think we'll just kill it before they can make me discard with it on the board. I got a little value. And they're going to cash it into a card. Do they kill the slasher? They have to, right? So we got a 2-for-1 out of our slasher. It's fine. No gift. I'm not nice. Give me your go for the throat. Your duress does not scare me at this time. And another land is unnecessary. You're going to have to find solutions for the creatures. And that duress is not going to do it. How about my duress? Did you see that click? What do they have? It might be another duress, but it might also be removal. If it is removal, we're fine, right? Here's Shieldred. Make them have it. I think they need to scry with that nightmare. That's what I think. Duress doesn't stop that or really help against it. What we really don't want to see is Liliana. No Liliana. They're looking in my graveyard? And there is one coming to the top, so I imagine Shieldred is dead. Yep, and they take 3 again. Their life total is plummeting. Here's the bloodletter. Gotta kill these things. Can they find the solution? I imagine they have a way to kill it. Oh, that doesn't kill it. It just means they don't take as much damage. Double, nowhere to run. Ah, okay. Well, here we go. Did you draw a solution? I see. See if they got something here. Not yet, they don't. Here's another demon. I mean, I think it's a land. I think it's a land, but why not? Oh! Not a land. That was nice. Too many things that kill small things. Too much tech. Too much tech against the little aggro deck. Leyline's gone now. You can lay off a little on the over tech. Hey, we've got the Unholy Annex, so I keep every time. Love this card. Love, love, love. Blue, black. Might not play a creature, or they might play a bat. Let's be prepared for the bat. I was prepared. I'll anoint it with Affliction. They might have Slasher, but they also might have other, like, demons, making go for the throat important. Now, with the Annex down against blue-black, I don't think there's much they can do. They won't get rid of it anytime soon. They're going to have to kill all the demons and keep up with our card advantage. There's Gix. So we could run out of demon, but they'll remove it, hit us, draw a card, and then try to get on that train. They know about go for the throat. So let's play an untapped land. And let's go for this throat. They don't know about the get lost. We do that while they're tapped out, even though it's an instant. And then their next creature will hit with the get lost. And they're not going to play a next creature. Okay. Now they're just waiting to kill off our demons. They have a Restless Reef. Yeah. See if they do anything here. They do not. Let's unlock. At least they can't counter it if they have a counter spell. But they will probably just kill the demon. Okay, Mastermind is pretty good for drawing an extra card. It's very good against the Annex. And we are flooding. We are in trouble. We are definitely in trouble. Every land we draw from here is a bit of a disaster. No go for the throat, though, from the opponent. Just some tempo dorks. Interesting. There's a curiosity on top. Do they keep it? No. There's a cut down. Oh my goodness. It's pretty good. Bloodletter. Cut down the Mastermind? Probably after we attack. They have to block here, right? Probably with the Siren. They're not going to take... They're not taking 12. Alright. Get rid of you. Free cards? I think not. At this point in the game, I think I want the Fortress. Powering up a Fortress and attacking might end this game. The demons are starting to run wild. And there's another one in hand. Scoop it up. This game is over. They didn't even bother attacking with the Preacher to see what they would draw. Nasty. Rush go rush. Sounds like an aggro deck. An aggro philosophy. I mean, do I keep this? Yeah, I'm going to keep it. If we draw another land, it'll probably be a black source. Most of our sources are. And it has the Annex in it. Another black source and we're heisting. I mean, if we just get stuck on these two lands and this get lost, yeah, we could lose. 100%. Could happen. You gotta put some faith in your deck. Well... There goes the heist. Could have cast it there, but that's not important. Trading discard spells with a discard deck is not great, but having the Annex out, that could change everything. So let's get right to it. A discard deck that gets outdrawn can't really win. What do they have? It's not a removal spell. There's no creature. Maybe it is nowhere to run. I bet it is nowhere to run. Thank you, deck. You gave me the information I needed. And they're just passing. So they have removal here. We could make a Fountain Port token, or we could drop Archfiend to the Dross. I think I'll make them have it, as far as like a go for the throat or something. Let's just get this demon down. We will be the aggressor. Well, good game. They just didn't have the right answers. It's too big. This creature's way too big. I think I've only lost one game, and it was like the first one I played. Or I'm just really bad at remembering. We'll see. This mana's fine. It's a little slow. Like, I don't love not having something to really interact until turn 3. If the opponent goes creature into creature here, I'm in trouble. But maybe we can heist their Gix. Okay, they've got a bat. Crap. Yeah, they look like they're on one of their good draws. But if they don't take the heist, we're going to take their Gix. And if they do take the heist, maybe we can remove their Gix before it gets out of hand. Ugh. I don't love that. But we dig. We definitely don't need another land. Okay. Okay, the deck is out to get me. 7 lands is a bit much, guys. Okay, they are missing land, I think, or they wouldn't do that. Or they just don't play Gix. They play Enduring Curiosity, perhaps. That's an 8th land, by the way. An 8th land. Wow. Just wow. I think the curiosity is coming out. But let's try it. And I am gifting a card because all we've drawn is land. We are basically spellless. Okay, we need a big draw here. Gotta have it. It's kind of funny because I was gifting them a card, but now I get the card. All right, that's not good. They're not dropping the curiosity. They're dropping Fountain Port. They know about this. Let's go for it. And if they counter it, they counter it. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. But they didn't drop a curiosity now, did they? Another one. I mean, you could use that map token for a Fountain Port, which I think is pretty good. Are they going to keep a cut down? They will not. All right. They are landing out pretty hard. Let's try cutting down their Urtai. Only 2 cards left. I guess I should play around Phantom Interference. Please live. You're my only hope, Shieldred. Fish is here. Shieldred's throat is still there. Has not been gone for yet. Never mind. Ugh. Man, this hurts. Get lost. That's not what I would call a good draw at all. A mastermind. I guess we have to wait because the map tokens could do us in. Am I really doing this? I guess I start here. This is not a good play. Like, this is cut down bait. All right, well, kind of got there. We go to 2. What could we draw here? We have 8 mana here, so an Annex that flipped would be nice. I mean, they just have absolutely run laps around me. And it's been very painful. And this is the deck, I think this is the deck that Kai played, so made it to top 8. Oh no! Well, it's a good deck. I will stand by this deck as a winner. But in this case, what could you do? Keep 4 lands, draw 6 more. It happens. I'm still smiling. In my opinion, this is a craftable deck. Or Zav Demons. It's a winner.